just want everyone to know.
I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world.
I just want everyone to know.
What's going on, everybody? That video's worth playing yet again. Oh yeah, good morning, everybody. Cap Nation live, beautiful and blessed. Woo! Saturday, the 14th of August. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The few, the proud, the only. What's going on, everybody? Shane, what's going on? Wes, baby, yo, yo, what's going on? Mr. Burke, glad to have you tuning in. I know you loved last night. Anthony, what's going on, sir? Charles, what's going on? And welcome to the double sweep, as well as the big game of the week winner. It was a great day for you, sir, as well as everybody on the combo package, especially if you signed up yesterday. You went 2-0 on premium plays, 3-0 on my personal plays with a game of the week winner for free yesterday. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Wes, baby, we're definitely going to get the money. Shapendi, what's going on? Omar, what's going on? Says the Dodgers was a great play yesterday, even though Roberts tried to give it away. He didn't try. I mean, he was like, here you go. Here's the game. Just take it from me. But they got out of the jams, and wasn't easy towards the end. It was looking like it was going to be an easy game, but it wasn't. But hey, I'll take any wins any way we can get them. That's a fact. Chapetti says 100 thumbs ups for a free play from free premium play from Kyle. 100 thumbs ups before I give you guys a free play today. I told you yesterday I was going to hoard them. I was going to hoard them until you guys help us out. KD, what's going on, my brother? But if you want premium plays, and they are red hot, you can pick up 3 days of them, just $99, or 3 days of my red hot personal plays, $99. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good day today. Chapetti says, did anybody bet on soccer this morning? Absolutely. Absolutely. 2 of our soccer plays are already rolling, and soccer looks to be rolling today as well. Joe Dirt, good morning, sir. Thank you for your nice comment as well on the daily free play video. I saw it. Replied to you as well. I hope you're doing well, brother. Ronald says, Sly Fox, ching ching. Home early with my daughters having a breakfast pool gathering. Very nice. Enjoy that day with family. Mr. Engel, thanks for tuning in as well. I'm sure you'll remember your password soon. Mr. Martinez, good morning, sir. Glad to have you tuning in. Calvin says he likes Milwaukee laying 1.5. And the Red Sox team total over 5 and the run line today. I wish you the best of luck. Johnny No, what's going on, sir? Robert. Bayern definitely ruined a lot of people yesterday. That's for sure. You're not the only one. Johnny No, just another day, another dollar, brother. Ready to rock, ready to roll, ready to have a great Saturday. Let's get this Vibe Interactive board rolling. I am going to fish a little tournament tonight, and hopefully we had a massive, this might have been the biggest lightning storm I have ever seen last night at the house. It was absolutely flipping insane. And I hope there's nothing like that when it comes to my tournament tonight. I am going to fish a little tournament. Last one we ended up 4th, by the way. Blue Jays let us down late in that game yesterday. Pavetta did get us the over 5.5 strikeouts. That was nice. That was nice. We did get that one. Sammy Watkins, he stayed in long enough, but man, did he get torch. Not Sammy Watkins. Just kidding. Spencer. Seeing if any of you guys are paying attention this morning. College football is now 2 weeks away, folks. 14 sleeps away. The NFL regular season, 26 sleeps away. Cha-ching, we're going to be rocking and rolling here in a little bit. By the way, if you want to try us out, we're red flipping hot. All right, we are red hot. If you want 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays, and you have never opened up an account over at our friends on at Bet Online, make sure you go to our website. Go to our website, the very front of it right here. Read this very top thing. It's been posted there since October of 2020. Click on this link or click on that link. That way they know you came from here. And then make a minimum deposit of $50. Read those instructions. Send me screenshots. If you enter the promo code that's up there, you'll get a up to 50% bonus. Up to $1,000. Deposit 2, they'll give you 1,000. And then you'll be ready to rock and roll. And if you follow those instructions, I will give you 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays once we confirm it all. Big Ass Redwood says, hey Kyle, it's been a while, but I've already been considering your Guaranteed Saturday. I'm down quite a bit, and I definitely need help. Guaranteed Saturday is going to be a great game today. I absolutely love it. I'm not just saying that. I bet it. All right, guys, I bet the games. You guys already know that. I had a huge monster day yesterday. Multiple betting accounts, and just the one. Just the one at Bet Online, which is one of my main ones. We hit them for a nice $20,624.51. We're already up this morning with a little soccer action. Played a little Chelsea in the first half, minus $1.20. Chelsea and Crystal Palace over 1 as well. When you're hot, you're hot. Shane says, this is the first year in a long time where the Brewers have made him a ton of money. I've taken the Brewers minus 1.5 so much this year. If it's making you money, just roll with it. Thank you, Johnny. No, appreciate that. And Big Ass Redwood, man, whenever you're ready, we will be here, brother. We're not going anywhere. All right, we're not going anywhere. Fast Freddy, thank you for signing up for 3 days of my personal plays. Glad to have you back on board, brother. By the way, if you're not on board, you will flat out miss out. The games are good. Mr. Beaker, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Alex, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Nick, thanks for jumping on board. 3 days of my personal plays. Glenn, thanks for jumping on board. 3 days of the premium plays here just a minute ago as well. You guys are on your way to a great day. By the way, we had another system play winner. So the video from last night is off a game. Congrats to everybody on our system plays. We closed out a system play in the middle of the night on the Hansen Tigers with a 9-3 victory. They were minus $1.20. Congrats to everybody there. We have now won 23 straight baseball system plays. We did 26 before that. We went 26. We dropped one, and we've just won 23 more. 49-1 in the last 50 system plays. 63-2 in the last 65 baseball system plays. And if you guys are not betting them, I'm telling you, you are flat out missing out. Flat out missing out on the goods. On the goods. Now, what do we got planned for today? Well, we're going to talk baseball. We're going to talk the NFL. We're going to talk to FC in about an hour, who nailed another Bellator Max fight pick yesterday. He has never lost one that he's ever given to you guys. I mean, we get a whole shit pile of NFL action today. Dolphins and the Bears, Broncos and the Vikings, Browns and the Jags, Saints and the Ravens, Jets and the Giants, Bengals and the Bucks, Texans and the Packers, Chiefs and the 49ers, Seahawks and the Raiders, Chargers and the Rams. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to take a look at some baseball. When you guys start smashing that thumbs up button and make me feel really warm and fuzzy, we'll be giving out free plays. The Blue Jays let us down from the live show yesterday, but we did pop the daily free play on the over in the San Francisco Giants game. That was nice. That was nice. Give me 1 second here. All right, ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. I actually have the replay of the Cowboys and the Cardinals game up on the big screen. Katie says he hopes Tua makes the big strides he needs to make. Now, here's what I want to know. Of all the NFL preseason games that we get today, which is a shit pile, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games today, which one are you most excited to see? Which one? Now, we do get an early one in 2 hours, an hour and 51 minutes, between the Dolphins and the Bears. But I can tell you the one that I'm most looking forward to seeing is the Browns and the Jags. When you look at their roster for quarterbacks, they got old CJ, they got Trevor Lawrence, Jake Luton, Gardner Minshew. Minshew madness, baby. Curious to see how Trevor Lawrence does. Everything he does perfect. As well as their coach. I mean, I am a little bitter that USC didn't fire old Clay, get Urban Myers when they could have. That one still kind of pisses me off, but hey, you know, What are you going to do? Chargers and the Rams. That should be a good one. Chargers and the Rams. Brian says the Jags. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Jags play today. That I am. That I am. Alrighty, so. By the way, if you're on my personal plays, they're not out yet. A lot of games not out or lines not updated yet before I went live. My personal plays will be out after the live show. So if you're on my personal plays, stand by to stand by. And there, let me tell you, there's a whole lot of you where it's time to renew. Okay? Whole lot of you are going to get that. It's that time to renew. Rocky Road Choice said you've been finding some luck with the first 5 in baseball. Just wondering why you don't give those out often. I do give them out. I just took the White Sox 2 nights ago in the first 5. Shortly before that, we had the LA Dodgers as a huge play in the first 5. I'm very selective on what I give out. And there's a lot of options to bet. But hey, 3-0 yesterday. I guess I'm doing something right. Jay Smith says take the Packers over the Texans, the easiest money. Well, if you're expecting to see Aaron Rodgers play it all today, you won't be. Shane says the Ravens just don't lose preseason games. I think they won the last 16 or 17. I do believe you are correct. They will definitely win in the preseason, that's for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty, so we've got a lot to talk about. We're going to try and touch on a lot of the NFL preseason games as well. So, without further ado, let's jump into the Major League Baseball side. First game on the board, 2:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Pacific. Brewers and the Pirates. That is a doubleheader, 7-inning game. Never as what's up? My bank account, my betting account. Robert says he loves a first inning, 0 runs on a good pitching matchup. Definitely. Today we get Anderson and Wilson on the mound for game 1 of the doubleheader. Keep in mind, all doubleheaders are all 7-inning games. All 7-inning games. Laying the big juice. In game number 1, the Brewers are laying 206. Plus 189 for the Pirates in game 1 with Wilson on the mound. Oh, Bryce Wilson, former Braves, getting sent to the Pirates. Total on this one, over and under 7 for a 7-inning game. Brett Anderson on the mound, 4-5 on the year, 73 2/3 innings pitched with a 3.54 ERA, 44 strikeouts, 19 walks over the course of those innings. His last 3 outings, he's given up 1 run or less. You would be surprised, Jay. A lot of people don't really understand preseason or understand that starters generally don't play in week 1. We've seen it over the years, but usually, never. But Anderson, his last outing, went 5 innings, gave up 1 run on 5 hits, had 3 strikeouts, no walks against the Giants. Pitched a very clean game against San Francisco, and the Giants still walked away with the win as they scored runs in the 7th and the 8th. They ended up with 3 in that game. His outing before that against the Braves, He held them to 1 run over 3 hits in 5 2/3 innings. Had 3 strikeouts and a walk. Before that, against the Pirates. Chelsea, by the way, is up 3-0. There's Chef Bayer. What's going on, brother? We love seeing that Chelsea play. We have Chelsea laying 1 and 1.5, and they're up 3-0. I love it. I love it. I love it. A lot of time left in that game, so maybe they'll be up 4 or 5-0. His last outing against the Pirates, he went 6 complete innings, gave up 0 runs, 3 hits. He had 3 strikeouts and a single walk. Blanking the Pirates. I'm sure he'll be very close to doing the same today. And if there's going to be runs being scored, more than likely, they're going to be off of Wilson and the rest of the Pirates' bullpen. Now, Bryce Wilson, number 48, the big old boy. Last outing against San Diego on the 24th, gave up 5 runs on 4 hits in 2 innings. He got torched, 2 strikeouts and 3 walks. Before that, on the 8th of August, against the Reds, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits in 6 innings. He had 7 strikeouts, 0 walks. Game before that against Milwaukee, he pitched a great game. 1 run on 2 hits in 5 innings. He did not strike out a single Brewer, but he walked 2 of them. Shane, that's exactly what I preach when it comes to NFL preseason. It's exactly what I preach. Brian, just another Bellator Max Fight Pick winner. Chef Bayer, you have Chelsea plus the over. Congrats, sir. I believe the over was 2.5. I had the first half over. As far as this one goes, definitely lean towards the Brewers. Bryce in his last outing against Milwaukee was a fantastic outing. Earlier in the year, he got roughed up by him in 4 innings, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits. As far as this one goes, I do lean towards Milwaukee, but I'm just not a fan. They probably cover the run line. I'm just not a fan of the run line in a 7-inning game. I'm really not. A lot can happen in the 8th or the 9th inning, especially if you're a road team. Now, the one benefit is no matter what, we'll see the Brewers in the top of the 7th, no matter how much they're winning by 1 or winning by 12. Yes, Brian, just make sure you don't bet anything that we bet, okay? Since you've admitted that you're the jinx, just continue not to bet and definitely don't sign up, all right? But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the Brewers. Not sure I really want to lay them, at minus 206 on the money line. They should get the win today. I kind of lean towards the over. I think that they're going to get an opportunity against Wilson to bust out 3 or 4 runs against them over the course of, 4 or 5 innings. And then it's going to be that later stages of the 5, 6, and 7 if they can get a couple more off the bullpen. And if the Pirates can put up a run or 2, then, you'd be able to cash an over. But I do lean towards the over 7 in this one, in the first of a doubleheader. As far as the second of the doubleheader, Ashby against Keller, again, lean the Brewers on this one. And it's no different when it comes to the total. Both Game 1 and Game 2, I lean the same. Again, not sure I really want to bet the run line lane 1.5. in a 7-inning game. Probably just not something that I'm going to be doing. Just taking a look at some soccer updates. Woo! Alrighty, so we're going to bounce around from game to game. I'm not going to have time to do them all, but we're definitely going to take a look at some of these other games. Give me 1 second here, folks. Give me 1 second here. A lot of soccer today. Some great Portuguese soccer. Tondela is up 1-0. Benfica don't play until, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Alrighty. I have a big soccer 5-team parlay hoping to hit. Oregon, what's going on? Thank you, Jesse T. Calvin likes the Braves -1.5 and Oakland -1.5. Oakland to get the job done today. Oregon always coming in with the Jays killed my parlay. Somebody killed your parlay. Well, yeah, PSG playing today. I think they were laying, what, 420? -420? Oregon, here's your clue. If that's all you're going to come in and talk about is how a team hit your, ruined your parlay, then don't fucking bet parlays. Because that's all you ever say. That's all you ever say, man, is this free play killed my parlay. Well, you know what? Fucking don't bet parlays. Or stop bitching and complaining. Alrighty, so Reds, Phillies, like I said yesterday, not only did we play the Reds, but we gave out a nice lean on the Reds. But Reds yesterday, lights out. Castillo on the mound today against Moore. Oh, what to expect out of this one. Old Castillo, 6-11 on the year, 4.53 ERA. Last outing got absolutely mauled by the Indians. Mauled by the Indians. 8 runs on 7 hits in 3 1/3 innings. He had 2 strikeouts and 3 walks. He got absolutely pummeled in his last outing. Before that, he held the Twins to just 1 run on 6 hits. For the most part, since the end of June, Castillo has been rock solid. Except in his last game where they stuck it to him. Castillo's strikeout prop over 6 or more, -123 over 5.5. It's definitely enticing. When he's on his game, he's striking him out. When he's on his game, he's striking him out. Ronald, what's going on, my brother? Says he loves when the show heats up like this. Alex says, good morning, damn, I hope I didn't miss much. Nope, you didn't. You didn't. There's nothing on the board, and I got news for you guys. Unless you guys start really smashing that thumbs up button, there's just gonna be nothing up on that board. I'm gonna hold out on you guys. I'm gonna write stuff up there. I'm just not gonna flash it, until you guys start really making me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. I like the Luis Castillo prop over 5.5 strikeouts, -123. He generally cashes when it comes to that. As far as the actual full game goes, first, you got to at least take a look at Matt Moore, 1-3 on the year with 50 and a third innings pitched. He's got 43 strikeouts, 20 walks. In his last attempt against the Dodgers, Matt Moore got absolutely annihilated. Gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. Against the Nationals, back-to-back, he had 4 innings. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 6 runs on 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, all within 4 innings. Calvin says you're going to kill it in your tourney tonight. Good vibe Saturday. You know, we're rolling. We're rolling, and I feel it. You know, we finished 4th in the last one, and we had a couple small ones, no big bites. I think we're gonna. I think you're right. I'm definitely feeling it today. Man, I'm jacked up. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I'm caffeined up. Coffee's a little cold, but, you know, it's okay. We'll call it an iced coffee. You know, Matt Moore is going to give up runs. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I just don't know if I really like the Reds in this spot. Castillo being the wild card coming off of what he did, to me is a wild card. I do lean towards the Reds laying $1.30 though. And as I said, Luis Castillo over 5.5 is something that I do lean towards. Just not sure if I really want to play the Reds or not. As far as the total goes, man, I can see the total going either direction in this one. I really can. I really can. I mean, I could plead a case why the total stays over, or the total could possibly, you know, stay way under. So I'm going to steer clear of that one. Ronald says, no likes, no bites. Ross Pitts says, Philly killed my parlay. That's too bad. Sorry to hear that. We had a premium play on the Reds plus 1.5 yesterday. And ready to hammer some more games today. Man, I can't wait. It just sucks. We got to wait until nearly 4 o'clock before games start. This is a joke. I don't want to wait that long. I do not want to wait that long. Yep. I'm writing the next one that I'm going to be giving out. On the board, but you guys are going to have to start hitting the thumbs up button if you guys want me to share it with you. You guys want me to share the wealth, right? That's what you guys want. That's what you guys want. That's what I want as well. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Brian, good morning. Katie says spinning and winning. That poll is spinning. There is a play on that board. And when you guys start smashing that thumbs up button, we're going to give it out. Alrighty, just a quick gander at the soccer schedule to see what's starting right now in the next minute. Maybe have in the next 30 minutes, see if maybe we can squeeze something out of something for a little free play for all of us to root on while we're watching the live show. Liverpool coming up next in 1 hour. They're laying 250. Little Belarus soccer in an hour. Woo, doggy. How about that Belarus soccer play yesterday? What did we win, 7 or 8-0? Something like that. Something insane like that. The soccer guys are rolling, so I would definitely expect to see a soccer game of the week here shortly. They are absolutely finding their groove. We get Portuguese soccer in an hour and a half. Benfica playing. Sporting Braga against Lisboa at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern time. Little Egyptian soccer. Don't worry, I'm not playing any Egyptian soccer. Gotta love some Spanish soccer, but nothing for another 2 hours. Man, they're making us wait today. They're making us wait today, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm impatient, and I want some action now. Alrighty, so gonna go right back to the well. Gonna go move right back to baseball. We're gonna bounce around. Bounce around. By the way, the Orioles and the Red Sox put out a play on this last night. If you want to know what it is, make sure you watch the daily free play video. Brian, no, I did not say 60 yesterday. I think I said 60 or 70, and obviously is always subject to change. Thank you for the frozen screen notice. I'll get that fixed. And I'm thinking like 100. I'm thinking like 100. By the way, guaranteed Saturday. Just like last week, and just like my game of the week yesterday, it's going to be another huge winner. If you're not on Guaranteed Saturday, you have until 6 p.m. Eastern Time to get on board. It is going to be a monster. It is going to be a monster. And if you're not on board, I'm telling you, you're just going to miss out today. It's going to be a good one. Hold on 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. Charles says, thanks, Kyle. My package was paid for with your winners in day one. Damn straight. That's definitely the way we like to do it. And we're going to keep it coming today. Ross Pitts, Kyle, is soccer buy one, get three freestyle? Nope, that was just on Monday and Tuesday only. But I will tell you this. There was only one more soccer play today. There's already 2 that have been given out, and they should be about over. But if you buy soccer for that last game, today will not count as your day. So if you buy today, you'll get the free play. I mean, today will basically be an extra play on top of it. So if you buy the soccer right now, you won't get charged for today being a day. Just so you know. Shane, did I get a new flagpole at the house? They're working on it. Landscaper is working on it. And we're on a schedule. They got to come in and dig out the concrete that's underneath the rock because it's concreted in. They got to remove that and then plant something bigger and better. So hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully, because that's like my prized possession at the house is my flagpole. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. So, moving into some more baseball action. But before I do that, here's what I want to know. Baseball and baseball only today. We'll talk about the NFL in a little bit. What is your, not mine, what's your best bet of the day? Post it in the comment section. Let's get this chat rolling. Post it in the comment section. What is your best bet of the day? Maybe it's a parlay. Maybe it's a first five. Maybe it's a team total. Maybe it's a full game. Whatever it may be, post it up in the comment section now. You guys are too quiet. Ronaldo, I should let you be the landscape. You know, I'll tell you one thing. I seen yours. Yours is amazing. We got a good landscaper, and you can't help hurricane-like winds in Arizona during some of these dust storms, and man, it took the flagpole down. Honestly, it's got a little black mark on it, and the little bezel at the top is split open, so I'm wondering if it got zapped by old lightning. Tallest portion getting zapped. It's possible. Johnny, no, not football. We'll talk about football and we'll talk about soccer in a little bit. I want to know what your best bet of the day is when it comes to baseball, Major League Baseball. Let us know. Hold on 1 second, folks. Alrighty, so back to the baseball breakdowns. And again, if you want something on the Orioles and the Red Sox, make sure you watch the daily free play video when you're there. Make sure you give that one a thumbs up as well. Drop a comment in that video with your best bet of the day over there as well. And if you win, we might just select you for a free package for the following day. Next one we're going to take a look at the Cubs with Davies on the mound against Thompson and the Marlins. You know, I got to say, fading the Cubs as they've lost 9 straight is probably a damn good idea, but for some reason I keep staying scared of them, but yet they keep losing. They've lost 32 losses out of 42 games. 9 straight, 1-9 in their last 10. Marlins are bust. Marlins, but I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to bet the Marlins. That's the problem. In this series, I don't want to bet the Marlins. Marlins laying $1.48 with Thompson on the mound. I like the Marlins only because they're playing the Cubs. Any other time, you probably would not see me have a wager on the Marlins, who are 18 games under 500, 5th in the NL East. I just couldn't do it to myself. I lean towards them, and maybe today I'll pull the trigger, but it'll probably be the first time that the Cubbies get a win in 10 games. But if I don't, they'll continue to drop games. We know that. We know that. But again, do lean towards the Marlins. Bouncing around Tampa Bay. And the Twins going at it today. Walker against Maeda. Maeda 5-4 on the year with his 4.69 ERA with a 1.33 WHIP. 104 strikeouts, 29 walks through 96 complete innings. His last two outings getting roughed up a little bit. Houston gave up 3 runs and 6 hits, 5 strikeouts and 2 walks over the course of 5 innings pitched. Against the Reds, he got roughed up 5 runs on 7 hits in 5 innings. 9 strikeouts, though. Against the Tigers in 6 1/3 innings, gave up a single run on 4 hits. For the most part, he's been roughed up. He's given up, in the last 5 games, he's given up 3, 5, 1, 3, and 3. He's good for a 3 spot. He's good for giving up a 3 spot or more on average. William tuning in via text. Good morning, my brother. Taking a look at old Michael Wacha. 2-3. 80 1/3 innings pitched, 5.49 ERA, 71 strikeouts to 23 walks. His last 2 outings getting roughed up. Gave up 5 runs, gave up 6 runs. I got to tell you, I like the first 5 over here. I like the first 5 over. Tampa Bay and Minnesota, I do lean towards the first 5 over 5. It's minus $1.18. Something that I lean towards. All right, it's something that I lean towards. Not necessarily going to be laying the juice on it, but I do like the first 5 over. Don't know if I'm going to be willing to bet it just yet or not, but I do like it. Bouncing around. Man, we're going to take a look at another one, and then we're going to bounce over to to the NFL. Try and keep it rolling. That way we can talk to old Dr. Ninefinger, Dr. FC here in a little bit. Man, I got to tell you, I do have the replay of the Cowboys, Cowgirls, and the Cardinals. And it's great to see Dak on the sidelines after that gruesome, nasty flipping injury. Ugh. Ugh. By the way, the Yankees and the White Sox are back at it after a day off. That they are. Jason, sir, thank you for jumping on board. 3 days of premium plays for $99. You've got instant access to them as well. I see you jumped on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed Saturday is going to be a good one today, folks. Oh, yeah. By the way, you have until 6 p.m. Eastern time to get on board Guaranteed Saturday. All right, so moving right along. We're going to talk about the Rockies and the Giants. Freeland against Long today. Oh, Kyle Freeland on the mound for the Rockies. Gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. 6 strikeouts and a walk in 5 innings against the Marlins on the 8th of August. Before that, on the 3rd against the Cubs. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits in 5 innings. Before that, he had 2 solid outings against San Diego and the LA Dodgers, giving up 1 run apiece in 6 and 7 innings. Freeland has been rock solid in a lot of his outings. I mean, you can go back. He had a couple games where he gave up 3 runs apiece. Back in June, in the beginning of June to the middle of June, he was getting roughed up. Gave up 5 runs against Oakland. Gave up 9 against the Reds, and lasted 4 innings there. Gave up 5 against San Diego the game after that. Excuse me. But for the most part, Freeland has been rock solid. Last time he faced the Giants last year in September, he gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. It's been solid against them. Sammy Long, 26 and a third innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 9 walks today. Line on this one has the Giants laying minus 208, plus 190 for the Rockies. Over and under set at 8.5. The Rockies are live for the sole fact that Freeland is on the mound. Freeland is either, he's going to either get tagged or he's going to pitch a lights-out gem for 5 innings. Freeland, his strikeout prop is sitting at over 4.5, minus $1.23. He's usually good for 4 to 5 strikeouts, but those Giants have been playing exceptionally tough. He's broken 4.5 in his last 2 outings, 3 out of the last 4 games. I definitely think it's worth a gander. I think it's worth a gander. You know, I just can't back the Rockies. Now, they've lost 4 straight, 5-5 in their last 10. The Giants are hot. Giants are hot, winning 6 straight, 8-2 in their last 10. Now, they nearly gave it up yesterday, and I'm just not certain that I really want to back the Giants today, laying 208. Now, the Giants have been doing their damage for 2 games in a row. Quick and fierce, man. They've been rock solid early. Oh, Leicester just gave up a late goal, you scums of bitches. At the 89-minute mark, Leicester lets... Oh, they took it away. Score correction. Thank you. Thank you, VAR. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Did not want to lose that one. I just have a hard time when it comes to wanting to back the Rockies, but I think they're the play today. I think the Rockies are the play today. I think the Rockies will have an opportunity to keep it close. The problem is their bats just been getting blanked. Their bats have been getting blanked. You know, you take a look at Sammy Long, and he gives up hits. He's going to give up opportunities to the Rockies. And that's assuming the Rockies will actually take that opportunity to capitalize on it. I think the Rockies are the play. I really do. But we'll see. Awesome, Ronald. Glad to have you back on board when you do, brother. So what we're going to do now, and by the way, I'm putting stuff up on the board. It may not be this game, could be something completely different. And when you guys make me feel warm and fuzzy, I will flash it. Peter Reyes, how are you, sir? Family's doing great. Just booked us a little trip to Southern California next weekend, going to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. You know, daughter's 5, just started kindergarten, and she's finally ready for Disneyland. So, doing fantastic. Family's doing great. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you asking, and I hope you're doing well as well. Alrighty, so Soon I will flash this board when you guys make me feel warm and fuzzy. We're just holding out on you guys. Just being dicks, all right? Just doing what we do best. Doing what we do best. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. By the way, there will be a members-only video today. There will be a live show for members tomorrow. All right, live show for members tomorrow. But there is a not daily, but there is a members-only video coming out for today if you're not on it. There is a members-only video coming out for today. Be a great one. So make sure you guys are a YouTube exclusive member. It's $14.99 for the top level one, will get you access to the most of what we have. So make sure you guys, if you're not already a YouTube exclusive member, make sure you become one. Hit that join button right now. That way you too can be a YouTube exclusive member. And if you are already a YouTube exclusive member, while we transition over to the NFL side, back that Brinks truck up. If you've got it, flaunt it. Let's see it right now. If you don't have them, then all you got to do is click the Join Now button. So back it up, folks. Air Fryer Nation in full effect. All right. So, moving over to the NFL, I'm going to give my disclaimer that before we talk about the NFL, CFL, by the way, there's 2 CFL plays today. We're already 3-0 on the year. All right, CFL, we are 3-0 on the year. If you're not betting it, it's a little buck. It's $100 a week or $500 for the entire season. On sale. That is it. We're 3-0 on the year. Be 5-0 after today. Ronald, thank you, brother. See, you just jumped on board for Guaranteed Saturday. Leicester with the 1-0 win. Soccer rolling to a winning day, 2-0 on the day with one more to go. Chelsea 3-0 winner. We had them laying 1 and 1.5 minus $1.20, as well as Leicester laying 135 on the money line. Cha-ching! 2-0 in soccer and one more to go. And it's going to be a good one. Congrats to everybody there. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty, so moving over to the NFL. Full disclaimer, NFL preseason, specifically week number 1, I'm not going to be betting it. I am using this time to evaluate the players who will more than likely make a practice squad, get cut, signed by somebody else's practice squad, and somewhere along the season, get activated to an active roster spot and probably time on the field. This is the time to analyze and take notes for somebody in my position, because at one point during the season, it is going to significantly benefit us when we have these opportunities. With that being said, I will give out leans, opinions as the season goes on, or the preseason goes on. We might even throw out a wager or two. Greg says, morning, Kyle, did your house go floating down the street last night? Huge storm. Massive storm. I actually had friends that were out fishing a tournament on Lake Bartlett. They said it was absolutely insane. We've got tons of rain here. Probably the biggest lightning storm, Greg, that I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Nonstop lightning and thunder. I mean, it was rolling, just dumping all night long. Absolutely loved it. Matter of fact, there was rain when I left the house this morning at 4:30. It was still coming down a little bit, and I love it. I love it. Charles says week 1 preseason unders all day. Defense has a big edge. Defenses definitely have a big edge in preseason. Now, Brandon, by the way, thank you for signing up for Brandon, thanks for signing on board for the combo package, a week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays. You'll get next Saturday's max fight pick. You get today's guaranteed Saturday, and you get tomorrow's Sunday guaranteed play. Thank you, brother. My personal plays will be out here shortly. As soon as we're off the live show, I'll be getting those to you as well. Again, congrats to everybody on our soccer 2-0. All right, so we're going to roll right through this. Dolphins and the Bears, oh my. Not a big fan of either one of these, especially today. Preseason. I'm not going to have a lean on it, everything. I think both teams have something to prove. Bears probably are able to notch a victory today, but it'll probably be only because it's in the preseason. Dolphins plus the 3 is enticing. I do like the Dolphins plus the 3. For some reason, I think sneakily we somehow see some scoring today. Most preseason games go under. This one, I've just got a feeling that, we have the potential to see an over 35.5, and that's one of the higher ones today besides the Browns and the Jags. It's at 37. The Chiefs game is at 38. And the Seahawks are also at 37. Everybody else is much lower. Rolling down the list, Broncos and the Vikings. I'm steering clear of everything about this game. Now, I don't think we'll see any Bridgewater today. Smartly, they shouldn't. I'm going to root for old Teddy. And that arm could be slinging some balls up in Denver when he gets to play at home. But again, steering clear of it. Not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole on that game. All right, side or total. Saints and the Ravens, during the daily free play video, did give out a lean on this one. If you want to know what it is, make sure you watch the daily free play video. So we're going to skip right over that one. Browns and the Jags. Jags laying 3 at home against the Browns. Jags laying $1.60 on the money line. If I was going to do anything, I don't think we're going to see too many key players from the Browns. Browns are not that deep anyways. As far as the Jags go, they've got some quarterbacks that are going to get some time today that can sling the ball. Jacksonville has a few starting capable quarterbacks on the roster. Obviously CJ, Gardner Minshew, old Jakey boy, and then obviously their future Trevor Lawrence. The crowd's going to want to see Trevor Lawrence. They are at home. Urban Myers. I think there's a lot about this game that is intriguing. But again, I do lean towards the Jags. If I was going to take them, it would be the money line minus $1.60. I don't think I'd lay the 3 points on them. I'd take them on the money line minus $1.60. Again, as far as the total goes, no opinion on it. Bengals and the Bucks. Bucks laying 6, folks. No, you will not see Tom Brady today. Bucks laying minus 265 on the money line against the Bengals. You know, as far as this one goes, it's preseason. Got to stay off of it. Got to stay off of it. And watch and analyze. Charles says Urban is crazy, but he ain't a fool. Exactly. Exactly. Jets and the Giants. You know, the old Jets. Zach Wilson, we'll probably see a little bit of him play today. I mean, he can't do any worse than anybody else that the Jets have on their roster as far as a quarterback goes. The Giants having Glennon, Jones, and then they picked up Thorson, who will get some time. The Giants are actually catching 2.5 minus $1.10. I think there's some significant value on the Giants plus 2.5. Now I'd watch it if it somehow went to 3. Man, it would definitely be enticing. Everybody, welcome the sheriff back. Sheriff Edward is back in town. He heard there was some football today. But again, do lean towards the Giants in this one. Texans and the Packers, you know, we all know the Packers, what we're going to get out of them in the regular season. But with Ben Kurt and Jordan Love at the helm today, I just don't see a valid reason to back them today. Keep in mind, the Texans quarterback roster with 4 quarterbacks today, Driscoll, Mills, Tyrod Taylor, and then obviously Deshaun Watson with all of that drama. Now, I seen somebody's comment earlier that the locker room is so negative and this and that because of the Deshaun Watson drama. Man, BS. These are professionals. One guy's drama is not going to go out and affect the defensive players. Tyrod Taylor wants to start. We all know that. If he gets an opportunity today, he's going to try and maximize it. Driscoll, no different. If he gets any time today. Mills, he'll want to try and show his worth and win a spot on the roster. It's going to happen? Probably not. Probably not. Their run game should be solid. I don't think we'll see any Burkhead today. I don't think we'll see David Johnson. You might see Phillips, Lindsey. Maybe you'll see Darius Jackson today. Definitely not going to see Ingram playing. Texans defense is horrible. But the Packers offense, with what they're going to have at the starting helm, with Ben Kurt and Jordan Love, the Texans plus 3 minus $1 or plus 100 even money. If you can get it at 3.5, even better. But I do like them and lean towards them at plus the 3. Chiefs and the Giants, Chiefs and the 49ers today. 49ers laying 2.5 minus 145. Or the Chiefs plus 2.5. You know, we might see Sudfeld, or I don't think we'll. I mean, we might see a little Josh Rosen today for a couple sets. Trey Lance, we'll see. By the way, I've got 3 free plays up on the board. If you want to see it, smash that thumbs up button right there. Sorry to pop that in your ears. All right? But if you want to see it, hit that thumbs up button. Because I've got 3 up on the board. And I've got a 2-team parlay as well. You guys remember just a couple days ago we hit a nice little 3-team pitcher prop parlay, remember? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We're going to do it again today. We're going to hit another parlay today. So if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. But as far as the Chiefs and the 49ers, outside of Patrick Mahomes, Buchiel, Henne, Anthony Gordon, there's nobody. Again, if I had to choose anything on this one, it would probably be the 49ers, but again, it would be a money line play. I'm not taking them to cover no points. That's for sure. 49ers minus 145 would definitely be a solid lean that I do like today. The Sea Chickens and the Raiders in Las Vegas. We'll see some Geno Smith today, and definitely no Russell Wilson. As far as the Raiders go, don't think we'll see any Marcus Mariota today. No Derek Carr. We're going to see Cookus and Peterman for the most part. As far as this one goes, no opinion. No opinion. The under 37. The under 37, in my opinion. Charles says, Mike, unders are pretty historical week 1 preseason, even low 30s are winners more times than not. That is a fact. Seahawks, Raiders, under 37 is where I lean towards. All right, that's what I lean towards. Now, the last one in the evening, Chargers and the Rams. Shane says, take all the unders in the NFL today and you should come out ahead. Bet them blind. Now, taking a look at the Chargers and what to expect. We'll see some Costello. We'll see some Chase Daniels. We'll see some Easton Stick. Chase Daniel, he'll definitely want to show out and show what he's capable of. Now, the Rams, Devlin Hodges, Bryce Perkins. Wolford is questionable with an appendix, so I doubt we'll see him today. Matthew Stafford, not going to see. If we did, I'd be flipping shocked. Again, another one, lean towards the under 33, and this is a low one. This is a low one, another one, under 33. But it's what I lean towards. That is what I lean towards. All right. That is what I have in the NFL so far. And by the way, I do got some stuff up on that board. But first, we're going to call our buddy FC just to shoot the shit. Hold on one second, guys. I'm texting to make sure he's ready. Alrighty, so let's call him up. He didn't reply to me, but let's see if old Dr. Nine is ready. Dr. Nine, are you ready? Let's see.
Hey, what's up, man? You good?
Dr. Nine.
Hey, brother, you caught me on the road. I'm in this damn rental. Can you hear me? I'm on some CarPlay shit. I'm stuck.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. You're live, by the way, just letting you know.
Cool. Let me pull into this Starbucks. I'll pull up the live chat.
You don't want to see the live chat. They're all talking shit about you. Everybody, by the way, welcome Dr. FC, the man, the myth, the legend. Well, he's not a myth anymore, obviously. But he hammered a massive guaranteed max fight pick in Bellator last night. Yet again, another winner. As well as gave you guys in the chat a nice one as well. The Franklin and Cummings under 1.5 rounds. That was done in like 1.5 seconds. Well,
I try to tell everybody, and that's the thing, man. With this, with the Bellator max fight pick, we came in not having a max fight pick at all. I told you guys on the show. I'm telling you what, I got some information last minute. It was called in. We got it. We threw it in there, and I tried to emphasize everyone. I know that there's somebody in the chat saying they're a jinx and all this stuff. There is no jinx when it comes to these plays.
This guy's a jinx. This guy's a jinx. I got to stop you right there. The guy Brian is a jinx. Sorry, Brian. Please don't buy our plays. Please don't buy FC's plays. Please don't bet our free plays. Please don't bet anything we give out. I do apologize.
Oh, well.
Yes, jinxes and coolers are real.
Well, maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe.
They
I'm
are.
telling
So
you what.
voodoo dolls and the crazy thing exes do to their voodoo dolls as well.
Well, I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, so I know a lot about voodoo dolls. But all I can say is there wasn't going to be a jinx. Last night, this is what happened. I talked to Gegard Mousasi when I got into Connecticut, and he told me, he said, look, this is it. And I'm pretty good friends with Gegard. I'm pretty good friends with a lot of fighters, but there's a couple fighters that I can trust. There's a couple fighters who I know are going to they just talk. They say what they say. But when Gegard tells me, dude, this is going to be a war. This is going to be all 5 rounds. I'm going to take him down. I've been out of the cage for a while. I believe him. Well, I saw fire in his eyes when I looked at him, and he was cutting weight, and he was stinking. He was sweating. He was smelling like body odor, and he was like, "Look, I'm not playing around. I'm going to get this guy out of here." And then, so that's the one side that we're like, okay, I'm starting to key in either this is going to be a tough fight pick or, maybe a max. And then I talked to John Salter, and John told me that he's been prepping for Gegard for a long time. And I asked him how long, and he showed me a calendar. He says this long. And I said, so how's training been going, so forth and so on? And he gave me an indication that he might have overtrained for this. And that's his only worry going in, that he was going to come out hard. He's never fought 5 rounds before. He's fought 3-round fights, and I think he's like 10-9 when it comes to finishes. He only didn't finish one fight. Even in a fight that he was dominating, he got submitted in the 3rd round. And when I'm talking to him, I sort of get the feeling he's maybe overtrained. Talk to his coaches. His coaches are really worried that he overtrained. And I was like, this is it. Like, this is his game plan is to come out here, wrestle Gegard. He's not going to make it past the 3rd round without one little jab wobbling him, because that's what happens when fighters gas. It doesn't necessarily. They can have the best chins in the world. Once you gas, your equilibrium is easily thrown off. The knockouts come a lot easier. Your hands are just slower. It's harder to block. It's harder. You make dumb decisions. You shoot in for a double leg takedown on a person that has an amazing guillotine, and you forget how to defend it because all you're thinking about is how in the hell can I get air in my lungs. So I knew that something was going to happen. Now, if you read the Max Fight pick, you got extra picks there. I told you Gegard was going to win this fight. I told you that what was crazy about it is most sports books had fight doesn't go the distance at minus 155, and then the under 4.5 at minus 165. So I called you up and I was like, dude, let's just do fight doesn't go the distance. Let's get the better line. But in the write-up I even put on there, I don't give a damn what if your book doesn't allow that. That's the under 4.5 because I did not see this going past the third round. Now Gegard promised me a second round TKO ground and pound, but I also spoke with Gegard and he said, look, maybe something happens where I get a submission. So in the write-up I put in there Gegard inside the distance. I didn't want to throw a KO or a submission because I felt he's really good on the ground. Not a lot of people know that. He can submit anyone. And he even was trying to throw up a few submissions. But if you watch that fight, he was a man on a mission. The dude went out there and he didn't care what John Salter had. John Salter was just throwing bombs. He didn't care. He walked through it. He was just trying to put hands on him. And if you watch, it's funny because at the second round, he almost had him out, and he winked at me going back to the corner, and I was like, I just threw my hands up in the air, and I was like, I knew it was coming. Like, I knew the beginning of the third round, it was over. He was going to get him. John Salter was like, he was dying. I was actually closer to the Salter side, and I heard him say to his coaches, I can't get this guy off of me. I can't fight him in half guard. I don't know what's wrong. He's too strong. And I just knew the end was near. And I know you texted me, I think right at that moment, you were like, God, what is it with these refs? He should have been out there in round 2. And I was like, just wait. It's about to be over. Man, I had no doubt in my mind.
The refs in Bellator, they were waiting last night until you were dead. I mean, until you didn't have a pulse. They were waiting. Like, all right.
The thing is,
I mean, he's dead. He's done. Bring in the body bag. Bring in the cleanup crew. I mean,
yeah, there were a couple of fights where people were like out on their feet, out on the ground, and the ref was still letting it go. Now, I have actually a big banker's box back here that I carry with me, and I have files, and I have a suitcase just for those files. But I have files on every judge. I have files on every referee, and it's something that I keep track of. And there's, it's kind of frowned upon, but I do take referees out. I do buy them drinks. At the hotel bar, everyone hangs out there. So I sit there and I talk to them about different things. I know which judges have taken Herb Dean's course or have taken John McCarthy's course or where they are in their education or whether or not they're even taking any kind of education when it comes to MMA judging. And so we try to minimize a lot of robberies, or we try to minimize a lot of these different things. But man, sometimes these refs, I have a couple of refs that I swear they're British, but I swear they're Russian. They're like, they're not going to stop the fight unless the dude's dead. And there's some moments like that, and those moments do get scary. But no, I was really confident in that pick. And obviously, we gave out the under 1.5, and that was in the write-up. It was almost a bet on the card. We had a ton of bets like that ended up cashing in. But that under 1.5, I told you what was going to happen. Dude just got a knee injury, and Franklin just went in and just dominated from there on forth. So I mean, it was a good matchup. I'm glad we gave it out free. I think now we're like 6-0 in the last 2 weeks, 7-0 2 weeks, and just Bellator and just UFC fight picks and UFC free picks. I mean, so I'm telling you guys, last night I tried. I couldn't emphasize enough that you guys had to buy the Max fight pick. It was just going to be a winner. If you guys needed money, I mean, it was going to be a winner. Now, next week we have Bellator again, and we have the UFC. great card. I'm really good friends with a lot of the people on the UFC side. Bellator is going to be great. Right now, I'm traveling to go see a couple of fighters in different camps that are ramping down their camps, and also for like 3 or 4 events down the road. Once I travel, I'm in the car right now. I'm in the rental car, and I'm going to stop at those camps, chill out for a little bit, watch a couple of the training, talk to the coaches. From there, I travel to Sioux Falls to try to gain as much information as I can with Bellator. And then after that, I go to Vegas to go do all the research and do all the things that I need to do for the UFC. I've already put in a lot of the work for the UFC probably 3 weeks ago, and trying to visit their camps. And I had a few people check up on them this week, actually. And once I get to the Apex, I'll be at the Apex. Bellator will be on Friday. UFC will be on Saturday. I can't guarantee if there'll be a max fight pick for Bellator. I am eyeing 2 different spots, but these max fight picks, I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I offer for every card. It's the best information that I can get. It's not only matchup dependent, game plan dependent. It's dependent on whether or not their weight cuts are going good, what's going on in their camp, whether or not they're breaking up with their girlfriend, if they just had a baby, are they not sleeping? It has a lot to do with that, where a lot of people guess whether or not this person looks like he's coming in horribly, the weight cut went horrible for him. I'm actually talking to him. I'm actually with my own eyes seeing him and seeing if the weight cut is affecting him. And so, these max fight picks, right now we're on a roll. I think we're on 4 or 5 in a row when it comes to Bellator and UFC. I mean, that's just a drop in the bucket. Like I said, we've gone 11-0, we've gone 9-0, and so the cards are amazing. There's a lot of money to be made in the cards. There's a lot of money to be made in the max. You guys should be buying both. I mean, the company keeps hitting me up, telling me I should be charging $100 per card and $150 for the max. And you and I keep asking you, how do I fight this to make sure it's low? And the only way we can do it is if people continue to jump on, buy it, and roll with it, and keep making the money that they do. All of our clients are happy. Everybody, next week is going to be amazing. Jump on it as early as possible. I don't care if it's Monday. I know you just got finished making a ton of money off of Bellator. Turn some of that, reinvest it into next week, and let's make some money.
Dr. FC bringing the heat yesterday. Now, Bellator's on Friday.
Did you just say come up for air? I'm breathing, man. Sorry, I'm excited. This is my passion. You know what it is.
I love it. By the way, for everybody that doesn't know, Bellator is again on Friday. So Bellator will be posted. If I'm not mistaken, you did tell me last night. Now, you were a couple cocktails in, but Bellator, you would have it ready early Thursday because people are going to want to beat some line movements that we've seen in Bellator being some pretty big, massive ones. So, like you said, people get on it early. That way, one, you're on it. You don't miss any key line movements, and you're getting the best opportunities, especially for Bellator. But you also said the same thing for the UFC, that you'll have it out early Friday, and UFC's on Saturday. So we get a whole action-packed weekend next weekend full of MMA. I can't wait. And I know you're going to kill it again.
Yeah, man. And I see Omar talking about Ray Cooper, and I try to tell you guys that I like Ray Cooper in that matchup. I didn't bet it. I didn't have a bet on it. I didn't have a write-up on it, but he was sharp in pointing that out. I try to tell everyone that Ray Cooper he was like plus 135 when the odds ended up in PFL, and yeah, he ended up winning. So I'm glad Omar did well there. And yeah, I usually get these write-ups. I get them ready. Sometimes the weigh-ins. That's why we try to put it out as early as possible. So if the weigh-ins are done by 1:00 on a Friday, I just make sure that they're rehydrating well. If everything's good, if something's bad, I always tell Kyle, not ready yet. I gotta do some adjustments. Give me a second. And that's when I'll go back into the write-ups and fix it up where I know someone had a bad weight cut. But usually they're done, ready to go. And unless something happens at the weigh-in, they're gonna be ready 5 minutes after the weigh-in's complete. After I see them start to rehydrate, some of the fighters they're rehydrating. The weigh-ins consist of a 2-hour span, so most of the fighters are at that front 30 minutes. I'm already watching them rehydrate by the time the last fighter is sitting there and trying to get on the scale. So sometimes we don't even have a bet on that last fighter. So I'm usually ready right then and there, unless something happens. Get on it as early as possible and make some more money, man.
You got it, man. Well, I appreciate you joining us. I know you're headed out of Connecticut and already on your travels, getting ready for stuff for next week. But again, thank you. Thanks for the winner last night, the big, massive one. And I know you're going to kill it again this next week. I can't wait. I wish we could just fast forward, and I wish it was tonight.
Yeah.
I wish it was back-to-back because I love making money on your MMA. So great job last night, and thanks for keeping that winning streak alive. And I know you're going to do it again this next weekend.
Yeah, man. If UFC was every day, we'd close the casino. So, we got to make sure every week we got it.
They keep their lights on so we can hit them in other directions. So, but we do we do appreciate you tuning in. Have a safe flight, safe travels, and we'll chat with you later in the week.
All right, brother. Take it easy. Everyone, take it easy. I'll talk again next week. We'll get together.
You got it, Dr. Nine. By the way, everybody that doesn't know, we call him Dr. Nine because, and I just cut him off so that way he can't, chime back in. But we call him Dr. Nine because he chopped off a digit, and then the UFC helped him get that digit back on. So he's like 9.5, technically. But again, a round of applause for Dr. FC. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on the regular live show. Now, you guys are definitely helping get us towards 100 likes and all that. And trust me, I'm not making you guys stick to the 100, but I do appreciate everybody that has taken the time out and hit the thumbs up button, participated in the live show. Charles says, gets no better than FC with his inside information. Incredible. I almost have to add Max to the portfolio. You'll definitely want to. That is for sure. Now, I've got some stuff on the board. Who wants to see it? You guys are too quiet. Who wants to see what's on the board? I know I do. Well, I already know it's there, but I know I want to show it to you guys. But who wants to see what's on the board? No? No board? All right, and no need to show it. No need to show it. Alex, he says that he's not sure if he's going to have a max for Friday, but there's 2 spots that he's looking at that could be potential. Just the information's got to line up, but he won't know until tomorrow or the next day. Just kidding. I know you guys want to see it, so without further ado, let's show the board. All right? Let's show the board. I kind of talked about these already. By the way, so right here we've got 2 strikeout props in the game. All right, let's talk about the game first. The Rockies plus 1.5. There's a little risk involved. It's the Rockies. They suck. Their bats have not been cracking. They showed a little bit of promise yesterday. I like that aspect of them. I think they're going to give us a live option today with Freeland on the mound. I think they're going to hold the Giants in check. They may not necessarily get the job done, but when it's all said and done, I think they cover that magic number right there, the plus 1.5. I think they keep it within 1 and put some money in our pockets, all right? So that's why we have the Rockies plus the 1.5 up there. Up here, speaking of the same game, Kyle Freeland over 4.5 strikeouts. Kyle Freeland over 4.5 strikeouts, minus $1.23. Now, he may get us to 6 or 7, but I think that, we're going to have to get a solid 5 innings out of him or more to get to 5, but I think we get it today. All right, now Luis Castillo over 5.5, minus 123. That one's going to cash as well. All right, and then I'm also going to bet both of these right here as a parlay, a nice little 2-pitcher strikeout prop parlay. Castillo over 5.5, Freeland over 4.5, and we're going to cash that parlay right there. All right, that we're going to do. That is what I have. Take a screenshot of it, snap it with your eyes, take it right to the bank, and let's cash big on those. All right, so I kind of liked making you guys wait until the end to do that. It's kind of fun. Rich says 9 fingers American is with 12 fingers Canadian. I love it. I love it. Karen says listening to FC got me into MMA. You know, the man is actually rock solid when it comes to it. So we love having him on board. Love having him on board. So that is what I have for you guys today. By the way, we will be live again tomorrow, and it looks like we've got a... Oh, we don't have a further screen. We'll be live again tomorrow. You know, same time, same place. Now, I may be dragging a little ass tomorrow. All right? I may be dragging a little ass tomorrow. I do have a night tournament where I'm fishing tonight. Means I'll be up all night, early in the morning, up, back at it yet again. By the way, if you're on my personal place, get on board, or if you're on my personal place, stand by to stand by. They'll be out here shortly. If you're not on my personal place or the premium place, make sure you get on board. Rich says that damn conversation rate, right? I like the chat rate now. It's sitting at 8. That's a good one right there. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that. I would love to see the chat just rolling all day long. Now, Alex, it'll be out a little bit later today. Don't know what time. Don't know what time. Just keep checking, brother. It's not until much later anyways. But again, guaranteed Saturday. One monster play. Later today, $150. Comes with a guarantee. Alex, you should get on guaranteed Saturday. I know you bet big and you need a big winner. $150 comes with the guarantee. Guaranteed to win, you get the next one free. This will be a nice one. You have until 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific to get on guaranteed Saturday. All right, guys? And it's also included in the combo package. So with that being said, good luck. Wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see everybody live tomorrow morning. Rich says Kyle doesn't get much sleep at night, but he gets tons of sleep during the company meetings. Damn straight. Where's my shades? Oh, my shades are still in the truck. Put on the shades. Say I got a migraine, that the light's hurting me, and I'm going to wear my shades until I start snoring, and Jay's got to give me a little elbow, and then I'm screwed. But again, good luck, everybody. Wager responsibly, and let's all have a great, blessed day today. And again, seriously, bet with your heads, not over it. All right, guys? Keep it within your means. Good luck, and party on. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys all live tomorrow.